Hello. Oh my.
Tell me
Oh
why
my.
ain't nothing but a heartache.
We made it. We made it to Monday. We did it. Potato redeemed first again. Another one for Potato. Joker, hello. Cheese Wizard, thank you for the daily dining check-in. And Joker and Yurei. Hello, hello. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I see we get all the sounds going. All the usual sounds going. Oh my god. Ray as well. Thank you for the daily dining check-in. Eepy, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Eepy. Happy Monday. Yeah, I think it is a happy Monday. I'm a bit sick, so I'm gonna be quiet. That's not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Thank you for the cat ears. Thank you. Today, we're fighting it out with blueprints again. I'm really hoping that we can have a little breakthrough today. I feel like that'd be nice if we had a little breakthrough. Let me get some water for that hydrate. And, we will see how far we get tonight. I'm not sure how many runs we'll do. More puzzle. Yeah, I'm gonna try to use some of the strategy that we read in that book. Remember we took notes from that book a week ago? I'm gonna reread those notes, and we're gonna try and implement some of that strategy to see if we find any more success today. I know. I think last week we got to see a couple more rooms and stuff like that, but I don't think we necessarily got any closer than we were before. We still have a couple puzzles that like we have no idea what to do with. Like for example, the stuff in the chapel. We have it written down from day one, but we don't know where that goes yet, and we have a couple other things. It's gonna get interesting now because my book is going to be separated here in two different sections because I was working on some music stuff earlier. So I have a couple pages of that in here now. So there's like a break in it. It's like a couple pages that don't make sense. But let's see, let's put the creepy music on so you can hear that while we reread our notes. How's that? Alright. Let's see. So, what did we read? Oh, I remember we checked out Coat Check last time. We put the treasure map in Coat Check, so we gotta remember that that's there. And let's see. We got our first key card in the bedroom, and then we never got to use it, which is really funny. Let's see. Drafting Strategy 3 is the book that we read. Prioritize gems early. Build from bottom up. Open all doors. And then I wrote down all the different combos that we can get for different rooms. Or like different things that you should pick before others. Hello, welcome in over on YouTube. Welcome in. We also took note of the utility closet a couple times. We were already doing it, but now we know for sure that we were doing the right thing and like what goes, how it interacts with other rooms. We also explored the boiler room last time. We got stuck in that puzzle for a little while. There's also a pump room. I imagine we'll need that later because there's a pump controls the water level in the pool, the aquarium, the greenhouse, and the kitchen. We checked out the last room we were ever in last week was the aquarium. So I imagine there's got to be some clues that we've missed because we currently can't do anything with the water in those rooms. You want to get the bunk room before the master bedroom, I think. Billiard room and parlor. The freezer. We haven't actually tried the freezer yet. Just wanted to say, oh, let me get rid. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in over on YouTube. We're just reading our notes from our last week in Blueprints. We're doing a recap. What you missed last episode. And now we're about to get ready. We're gonna start a new run and see how we go. I have draft rooms you've never seen before. So they say when in doubt, draft rooms you've never seen before. And oh my. I think I'm gonna have to add rules about no religion in the chat. I say that now just because on YouTube I just had to remove comments from 2 people that I was not interested in. All right, let's see. Where's my pencil? Right here. All right. Time to go. Wait, this is part 3. I don't know what day this is. I think this is like day 7 or 8 in game. But let's continue. Let's go. Continue. Day 7. We're on day 7. I wonder what the average is. Like, I wonder if we're doing well or not. I wonder if we're doing okay. Okay. So, there's more people on the YouTubes than on Twitch. That's crazy. Sometimes that happens a little bit. Hello. Welcome in over on YouTube. We're gonna go this way. And we're gonna pick a couple rooms. And then we'll go from there. I think we kind of want to get like the hallway going. We could technically, I think the den actually would be great because we'll get the gem. Prioritize gems and stuff like that. For real? Yeah, sometimes there are. The trunk is locked. Of course it is. We'll have to remember and come back if we can. Sometimes that happens. Especially recently, it won't stay like that with YouTube because on YouTube it fluctuates so much. Like, there's right at the beginning of the stream on YouTube, there always is like 12, 13, 14 people. And then by about half hour in, it dissipates to like 1 or 2 people, and that's it. It stays stagnant. But there's like a weird pattern of exposure that YouTube does when you start your stream that immediately goes away, at least in my case, because it puts the stream up to a whole bunch of people that might click on it. Most people don't. About 12 to 13 people do, but then nobody stays because nobody finds it interesting. So then that's it. But you know, for a brief moment in time, there's more people, and then it dissipates. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna do like the flat level each time. It's gonna be a lot of going back and forth. I'm actually gonna grab this one. I think the bedroom here. Because we're gonna need the steps, because we're gonna be running back and forth this time more than before. More than we did last time. I'm not sure it's going to be a productive experience, but we're gonna try it. Oh. Single ivory die so we can re-roll a draft. I don't think there's anything else in here. But anytime we walk in this room, we'll get 2 at least. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna go this way. Try and build us up with some good spaces. So we don't want to get the courtyard yet. We actually want the terrace first. These rooms are actually all bad because they'll block us off from that one side other than the courtyard. But we really don't want the courtyard yet. We want the terrace first before we go to the courtyard. So we don't want the storeroom. We don't want the pantry. We're gonna have to pick the spare room because that's all we have, even though none of these options were great. That's funny. Somebody said please answer my question, but they didn't ask a question. Blue what? Blueprints. Did I spell it wrong or something? Did I mess up the title? Hi, Jenny. Thank you for the daily journey check-in. No, I was just asking. Ah, I see. Okay. Alright, let's continue this way. Oh, boy. We should technically take the parlor, because we'll get 2 gems if we get it right. Even though our step count is gonna... Title is fine, great. Our step count is gonna be a problem. But we'll see if we can figure out how to do that. We might need to, like, get all the bedrooms. Before, I was avoiding bedrooms and going for the other special rooms, but I think we're going to be grabbing bedrooms. All 3 boxes contain gems. That's a lie. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That's a lie. This box contains gems. That is the truth. Okay. And because we did the bottom, we could just go straight over here and go in this door without backtracking. Let's see, we should definitely grab the observatory. It's not ideal, but we should grab it. But none of these are ideal, actually, so we're gonna take that. Okay. It's actually in the right spot. Let's see. What is our fortune today? 3. Plus 3 steps! It's like they knew. It's like they knew that we needed it. Use these. Yeah, I know, right? You know, sometimes I look at them and it's like amazing. I'm amazed that I still haven't used those. Just because it's been so long since I made them. The last thing still here that I made with my own hands. Let's see. Sorry, I just wanted to address something. Alright. Let's see. Oh, security right away? It's not ideal. We can't go anywhere from the spare room anyway. It would be nice to have security. I think we kind of need security, actually. And then we'll just have to go... We'll have to backtrack a little bit. I don't think there's anything special here other than it just shows us the rest of the rooms. They got the library in here. I don't know if it's the rooms we already have, like our options, or if this is just a generic set of options in here. I'm not 100%. Because obviously a lot of these we don't have right now. However, and this would be the terminal. So if we ever find that terminal password, we can put it in. I know we can't go that way. We can go this way, but I don't really want to go that way right now. So we're going to use a whole bunch of steps to go back around to the entrance hall. I did the slime animation in highlight motion and I only got the 1-week free trial, so I would download it without the watermark. Oh my god! Oh, I just realized there's a fan on in here. Oh. I didn't... That's new, right? That wasn't being painted before. Okay. Closet is very unproductive, but we could do it because we could just take it a door out of the den instead. What do we get? We have ivory dye and a key card. Opens electronically powered security doors. Ran out of paint and I couldn't finish. So I was hoping for a shovel, but that's okay. What we'll do is go into the den and go and pick one in here. The nook. The hallway. We don't need the hallway because we can go into the bedroom to pick a door. The nook we probably need because we're gonna need to start getting keys. So let's do this. Grab a key. And then we'll just go straight through this way. Okay. Ooh, so we could go, we could grab, code check kind of takes us out of this whole area pretty much. The code check is only useful for us right now because there's a treasure map in it if we get a shovel and if the right room appears, but we need a shovel for that, and you need the right room. You need to put the rooms in the right order, basically, I think is what happens here. And we don't quite have that. So I think we're probably going to want the nursery and then backtrack to security. Because we need the steps. So now we get 5 steps, and every time we build a bedroom, we get steps. Let's take a look around in here. Oh, look at you! It's a dinosaur! There might be something useful in here. Hanging out on the shelves. Like this key. And a book. Okay. The Red Prince. Instead of the Blue Prince, it's the Red Prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. That's it? Oh no, there's more. It just, for some reason, it checked out. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not of red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Alright. I feel like they're telling us to look up. Because we're always looking down and stuff. I feel like they're telling us we need to be looking up in some capacity from that. Spooter Slime, thank you for the daily Diny check-in. Hello everybody over on YouTube, welcome in. Let's see. Let me make a note of that. Wow. What is it? You right? It took to the wrong page. I want it on this page. Blueprints. And today is 7/13. That rhyme, yeah. I bet the rhyme going. Welcome in over on YouTube. Let's see. So, our book was called The Red Prince. Scared of birds. Look up. Poe was cooking when he wrote that. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Sorry, the YouTube has needed a lot of moderation tonight. All right, nothing in here. Let's take a look around in these last other spots. Look, it's a big goose. How nice. Falling asleep. Good night, cheese wizard. Good night. Barbara walked through the rooms for hours without end, and after drawing more maps, she then went to bed. We can make our own book. We can make our own book. We could call it the Green Princess instead of the Red Prince or the Blue Prince. So now we want to head back to security. We gotta go like all the way through. Oh my. We do have a key. We can unlock this. And inside we get 3 more keys. I feel like I have to look up everywhere. I never looked up before. I just don't know which room to look up in, you know? Okay. For now, this is our only hope, and we gotta go like all the way across. There's no way. I think we've cooked it. I think we have absolutely cooked it. Let me redraw. Oh boy. We can. Oh well, we'll take the hallway. It's not ideal, but we're gonna take the hallway, and it'll give us 2 ways out. Let's see. The courtyard again. We need to actually take the guest bedroom. We need steps. I would have liked to get the gem, but this will have to do. We'll get one anyway. In there. And now we'll head to the other side. Oh my. We have to do the chapel, but I don't have any money. Oh no. Will they let me in? Oh. Does nothing happen when you're out of money? Okay. We have to take the corridor. Now right now we're just kind of surviving, hoping we get better room selections. The patio. But we don't have. Oh, we do have one. We could take the patio. The dining room wouldn't be awful, but I think we're gonna do the patio. Might look out. Oh yeah, we did. There's a gem in here. And there is a spot to shovel. We don't have one right now, but maybe we'll get one and come back. I think it's so peaceful outside. Nice outdoor sounds. Greenhouse. We've never been to the greenhouse before. There's also the library. The greenhouse would lock us in. I'd love to get the greenhouse, but we can't. We have to take the library. If we want to continue to another room, we have to take the library. And we're going to take a book out. Which book? Let's see. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Swim Bird. The Fixed Stars. Pump System User Manual. Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest Volume 3. We've already done that. So we're going to do EPCW Pump System User Manual. That's the one. And so the next time we come back to the library, the next day, it'll be here. Let me double check that it's next day. Books and periodicals requested within this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Okay. So the next time we come to the library, there'll be stuff. I'm gonna go upstairs and check and make sure that there's, I don't think they put anything up here, but other than, the stuff to interact with, there's nothing here. Alright. Great Hall. Oh, isn't there one we went before the Great Hall? We went the foyer before the Great Hall, don't we? Let me go back and look. Foyer before the Great Hall. It'd be nice to get the Great Hall because we have not had the Great Hall. However, we might want to take the boiler room instead. Oh, but it blocked us off from that side, and that's not what I want either. Do we just... It says 7 locked doors? Oh my. Perhaps we'll go to the... I want the boiler room, but we're gonna take the Great Hall just because I don't want to be locked off that whole side. I want to try to get to that other side. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, the Great Hall is just... literally just a bunch of... I do have 4 keys, so I can unlock them. Oh, my brain feels trying to keep up. Hello, Nacha. Hello, hello. It's good to see you again. Should we continue this way for now? And we'll come back? Oh, we're gonna want that bunk room. But I don't want to cut off. Well, actually, no matter what we pick, we're gonna cut off. We could take... If we do the drawing room, we're gonna lose our gem. But we can redraw the room above this. This is useless. The bunk room... Oh... We kind of need and want the bunk room because we want... We want the steps. However... It's dangerous because I'm not sure we can get through the Great Hall the other way. So I think we're gonna take the drawing room for now. Alright, let's go in here and see what we can do. And then we'll probably go back to the hall. See what we get. Make sure there's nothing in here. On the tables. There's nothing here on the tables or anything. So. Oh, it's locked. Storeroom. Coat check. Office. We have not had the office before, but we do not have the gems for it. Oh boy. I think we'll take this one. We've got +5 steps for coming in here. Looks like there's a key over there. And some of these rooms you kind of want together, so I'm hoping we get... There's this room. Where is it? Lady Ship's chamber and the walk-in closet. It'd be nice to have all those connected. But I'm not sure that that's going to happen to us. Dark room. Oh, the pool. I think we'll take the dark room. And then we're gonna have to get a utility closet. We're actually not gonna go in there yet. We are going to go back to the Great Hall. And see if we can go the other way. Because that's gonna determine our choices. So I'd like to go this way. That's funny. It's just a closet. And I think it's because in order to unlock these, you need to do something special to unlock them all. I don't know exactly what. Hi, Sai. Hello, hello. I'm not gonna waste opening these two because they're not gonna lead to any rooms. Um, Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I'm gonna grab that in just a second. So the lights are gonna go off in here, but we actually don't need the stuff in the dark room. Um, we can't see it, any of it right now anyway. We just need to, we're gonna go down this way. Oh my god, every room is locked. Oh, we can't see it at all. We just have to take a wild guess between these two. What do we think? The left or the middle? While I grab a drink of water, what do you think? They're both blacked out because we have no way of knowing. Left? Okay. Let's see, what is it? Oh, nicely done. It does block us off, but there is a puzzle. Um, we got a coin as well. So, time to get your trusty calculators out for some basic math. Let me go back here. I always like, I wish I had more space. I'm like holding the book, but I can't keep it in front of the tracking, and I keep putting it over there on the side, but then I need it, so then I mess up. Let's see, I'm going back many pages. Okay, I got it. Not math. Yeah, I got it. Let's see. Let's put this over here on the side. And let's get the calculator out. Not that we may or may not need it. I like to be certain before I push buttons. This one's 20. This one's 15 minus 7, which is 8. And this one is, I think, 2 times 2. Yeah, pink is multiplication, so that's going to be 4. Wherever 4 is. Purple! Is that division? We haven't seen that before. Maybe 10 divided by 2, which is 5. That's correct. Oh boy. Look at that. Uh, oh my. Oh my. Let me take a note. So purple is division. So, for this one, we're starting with 12. And we are subtracting 10. And then we're multiplying that by 9. And then we're... That can't be right. That's not right. It has to be an even number. Originally I was doing the addition, then the subtraction, then the multiplication, then the division. But that doesn't give us an appropriate number. What if we did 12 times 10? That also doesn't give us a whole number. Am I just not doing it right? Oh, I am doing it wrong. So the blue is, there we go. So that, I mixed up the colors. Yellow is minus. Okay, -9. I thought it was the pink for some reason. Don't know why. Pink is multiplication. Okay. Whoops, I did that wrong. It's really easy. I just put the wrong numbers in the thing. -9 times 10 is 30. And then divided by 15 is the real answer, which is 2. All right. We did it. 1 silver key for our effort leads to a room with many doors. I see. Well, we're not looking great. We're gonna backtrack, and we have to randomly select a room coming off the, the dark room again. I think... Oh my. Well, we don't have any gems, so we have to pick this one. Don't know what it is. What is that? What is this? Furnace? Oh, we locked ourselves out. It's the end of the run. That's it. We'll check out the furnace, though, at least. And now we also know that you need to have a utility room. There's a place to shovel here. And there's lots going on up there. And, it's looking pretty toasty in here. Looking toasty. Well. We tried. I don't think there's anywhere... Yeah, there's nowhere else, nothing else to try. Nowhere else to go. We could go take a look outside. We haven't done that in a while. I know we wanted to go to the orchard. I think we need a key code for the orchard. Right? I remember we wrote information down for the orchard at some point. Like, we saw a picture. Just looking at my notes. Apple orchard picture in dark room. Heart engraved on tree. Writing. ... Let's go see if we can find the writing on that before we call it a day. Because we get enough steps to travel all the way back. And, you know what? I didn't check behind here. There's nothing there. We will go to the entrance hall. We do have a key we can just use up. I am tempted to see what happens, like if you... Oh! There's another door! Hold on. I guarantee you it's locked. It's not! Ooh! Utility oh, the utility closet is useless now. Laboratory? Weight room? Why is it all kind of funky in here? Why is everything weird? Is it because we have the furnace and I can't read what it says that happens with the furnace? Weight room, lose half your steps? But this one's kind of cooked anyway. Let's give it a go. We lost 17 steps to come in here. What is that? Broken lever. Could prove to be useful. Yeah, we wrote that down before, broken lever, but we don't know what it does. Nothing else in here. But we can go in 2 different directions. We can go this way or this way. Yeah, let's go this way first. Hi, Dead Knight. Thank you for the daily Danny check-in. Oh, it's because everything gets hot because we have the... We technically do want a storeroom. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. Oh, we don't want that. Laboratory experimental house features. We don't have any gems though. Let's go to the storeroom. I think it's getting too toasty and hot because of the furnace. And I don't think we have a way... Is that a regular key? We don't really have anything to help with that. Hopefully we get more keys in here. Of course not. Of course, the one time it's 4 gemstones. Alright. Let's see. Archives? While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all three of your potential floor plans. Laboratory or the aquarium? The archives is most productive at this time because it gives us three options. We really need a bedroom. Uh wow, it's like I'm at work right now. I can't believe it. Is that a key? Okay. August 2285. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold, the one that wrote Red Prince, adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swim Bird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. January 27, 86. Wimbird author never considered herself success. Probably should say successful. By Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, "My son was the one who actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. So as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. So I'm going to take some notes about this really quick. I'm going to take some notes about Bird Swim. We're going to want to read Bird Swim. Or is it Swimbird? Let's see. Let me go back a page. Is it? Which one is it? Swimbird is the title. Okay. Read. Swim. Bird. Ooh, Gothic Vara. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Black Water. Let me write that down. RLCF. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Oh, we got pictures and everything. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function, just them, was seen at the corner suspicious bag under the, and it cuts off, waved down a local MA, and it cuts off probably man. This is the third major cutoff last year. It is anticipated, charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins on Tuesday, expected to last up to blah blah blah, with grand treason. Okay, last one, February 22nd, 1987. No trace is discovered. Wow. But search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. So she goes missing. Goes missing. Oh, there's more! Oh, gee. Let's see. September 2nd. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aries have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. Feels like this never ends. The museum authorities said that they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the thief was politically motivated. The theft was politically motivated. Okay, that is the last page. Finally. How do we get out of here? Let us out. There we go. Alright, lots of stuff in there that we probably won't remember. And we could use a key card over here. We've got 3 options. We're gonna go this way first, hope we get a bedroom. Thank you for the glasses. Use a regular key. Archive floor plan, laundry room, gymnasium. Archived floor plan. Meaning we don't know what it is. I'm thinking to take that because I don't really want the gym. The gym's kind of useless to us. The laundry room, I don't think we've ever been there, but it's just to launder currency. Maybe we do check it out. Maybe we'll need it. We're running out of steps, which is not great. There's a whole bunch of bleach in there. Oh, you could swap. So this service costs 5, and we'll exchange all of your gems with all of your coins. Keys for gems, or keys for that. Okay, so we're gonna leave that there. We're not gonna mess with that because we really have nothing. Okay. Time to go through here. We should go to the aquarium. Gives us options. Good, we got 5 steps back. You know, looking at all this stuff, we might have to drain the water from in here. There might be something in here. Might be something in these tanks. But for now, we'll go this way. Ooh, I only have a special key. Okay. Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. Rotunda. We don't have enough for the rotunda. Uh-oh. We have a choice. We can go to the Chamber of Mirrors and cut this room out. Cut the next room out. Or we can go to this archive floor plan and see whatever it might be. Because I'm looking at right now. I'm looking to see like what do I do to get more steps? And I don't think we can because I have 15 left. So even if I open this one and turned around, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my god. Just for 2 steps, it doesn't work out. It doesn't work. We just have to keep moving forward. Hi Aston, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Oh. I'm wondering if we take the Chamber of Mirrors and hope to get a bedroom. Connected off of one of these. We have to push this button, I guess. It opened something up over there. We can't get to it. Because we need to go all the way on the other side, which we can't do for now. And then we push that and another one opens. Interesting, the way that they've done this. Good to know. Let's go this way. It's locked and we don't have a key. It's locked and we don't have a key. Is that it? Is that the end? We did so well. You know what? It's not the end. It's not the end. You know why? Because we can launder. Let's see. Can we make keys? We cannot. We can only get... we can't make keys. Why? Oh, yeah. However, we can't make keys, so that doesn't work. Well, it was a good run. We don't have enough steps to get outside. I need at least 15. I think, because we're in here, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I need 13 to get outside. I have 11. There's no bedrooms to stop at on the way. Alright. Well, that's day 7. I think that was a productive day overall. Two more? So close. Yeah, I really wish we could have opened the doors to the aquarium and the archives. Was it? I think so, because we got to look at the furnace and the laundry room, the archives. We got another look at the aquarium. The Chamber of Mirrors was new. We had never filled it out this much before. And, like, went through and gotten so many resources. We did backtrack a few times, but we did also get the key card, and we got some good information. Like we read The Red Prince. We also took out another book that we can get in the library, and we read all the things in the archive. And yeah, so we learned some new things. We'll see. So let's see, total rooms 29. We reached rank 6. Steps taken 57. Items found 5. And new room 7. There was definitely a lot of mistakes that we made. Let's hope we don't make the same ones again this time. I probably will, because we're always making mistakes in here. Okay. I'm gonna try even another one. What I'm going to do is open the doors for these, but I'm not going to walk in them yet. I'm just going to open them and pick a room. I think in this case we're going to take the... We need the utility closet. We're going to take the corridor to get to the next side. To get to that corner. Well, you know what? I think we'll take the utility closet. No, we'll have more opportunities for that. Let's take the utility closet. Okay. Leave that there. In case we need it. In this one, we're going to do the den. Like we did last time. And we're going to go through and pick the pieces up. One there. There usually isn't any others in here, but we're going to take a look. No, okay. Go through here. We should be putting a bedroom in here, because we'll probably have to pass through here a number of times. The parlor is also a good choice. Let's do the parlor. Because we will get more gems. We want to prioritize the gems. Okay. Let's see. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. That's a lie. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. That's a lie. Gems are not in the white box. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Well, these two are lying, so this one's telling the truth. It's not in the white box or the blue box, so that means it's in the black box. Okay. We can go straight up from the parlor, and then we can go back to the den in the main entrance. Closet. Closet is interesting. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. That is productive. That is something we want. We do want the closet as well. But we can put that next to the den, maybe. Either that or like farther down. Up the nursery. Now we'll get five extra steps anytime we do that. There was a book. Last time there was also a key with it. There's still a key with it, so we can get a key every time we go to the nursery. The Red Prince is still there. So quick. I was still trying to make a mental image. Yeah. Well, I've done so many now. I've done it like 8 days in here. I've done it like 8 times, so I'm like, I'm ready to go. We're gonna go back to the den. Open it up. We do not want the guest bedroom yet, because that's not... We already have 50 steps. You can't have more than 50. Commissary is not a bad idea. I would like to put it on the other end, though. Bedroom wouldn't be bad. Bedroom's not bad there. I think I want to wait a little bit more, though. I think I'll put the commissary in here. It blocks this room off, however, we still have the entrance hall. We'll take the entrance hall and hopefully go to the left end up. I hope. Commissary may prove useful when we have the funds. Simply because... these are still the same. When you go here, there might be good stuff. Salt shaker, that's different. Shovel. See, if we get 6 coin, we can come back and buy a shovel. If we need it. Or a key or something like that. So we have some options. I probably didn't need to go in there right away, but it is fine. We want to go this way? And let's go here. See, now we can do security and go to the left. There is a stone right there. Perfect to get one back. There's nothing else here. We still don't have the terminal code. So let's go this way. Yikes. So we're gonna have to take the chapel. We don't have another option. Hope we find something in the pews or on top. Maybe a key or something. Nothing? Good. Great. Nothing. Okay. Well, we can go this way at least. Hallway isn't bad. It's not ideal, but none of these are good options. We could go to the kitchen. Food for sale in the kitchen. Need 1 gem, though. I think I'd rather have the hallway. This gives us 2 options. This run is not going as well as the other one. Closet, 2 items. Terrace, green rooms. Do not cost. Ooh, we do want the terrace. We do want the terrace. I think we'll grab the terrace. That way, green rooms in the future will not cost gems, which is really productive because that's really been a pain for us. There's also 2 coin. There's nothing else here. Let's go back down. And go the only way we can. It's gonna have to be the spare room, which is not great either. I really want it to be the passageway. But it's gonna have to be the spare room. We're gonna have to keep going up and hopefully be able to backtrack to the sides. Oh, not great. Not great. Got another key. But the room selection in general has not been good. But we can use the bedroom and backtrack. We could also use this one. Do I have 2 gems? I don't. It can't be the passageway. It'd be so nice if it could be the passageway right now. That's a shame. I think I'm gonna do the regular bedroom. That way we get 2 steps every time we come in here. Not that I think that we're gonna be coming through a lot. I think this run's pretty cooked already. It's gonna have to be the corridor. The only one that lets us continue. Oh, library. Alright, time to read again. Our book should be here. So it is. Okay. Pump system user manual. Now, we have not seen the pump yet. But I thought it would be beneficial for us to have this information beforehand. So let's see. Pump system user manual. Water level indicators. Source labels. Selection buttons. Water control panel. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as the central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs, one button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled Pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. After you have selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will initiate water flow to from one of your supply tanks. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. Tank switch. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed by a simple flip of a switch. We have noticed that before. I think we've even done this before. We didn't do anything with this, though. Was that interesting? It was the boiler room, but it was the pump system. At least I think it was the pump system. Maybe I'm wrong. Quick start guide. Use water control panel to select water source. Use pump lever to set water flow direction. That's it. The whole book. Well, I'm not actually going to take any notes because I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. Alright, I took a couple notes. Not too bad. Alright, I am going to grab a drink. And we will continue on. We will continue the only direction that we actually can. There's the secret passage. Go to the workshop. Combine inventory to create new items. We actually want to get the attic before we get to the workshop. A secret passage. We do have this if we need it. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. That could be very dangerous for us at this point. Or the aquarium. The aquarium gives us the opportunity to go another way. We have never seen the workshop, though. Let's take a look at the workshop, even though we don't have the attic. We have not been in here. So it's got tons of tools. Is there anything to read? Is that sheet music? It is sheet music. Stones cut by hand and letters Roth do spell our secrets Carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Excuse me? And the actual music has nothing to do with it. It makes zero sense in connection with it. Has to be important, right? Yeah, like I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write it down. Um, Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I will grab that in just a second. Let's see. Page 8. 8. Sheet music. See, the one thing with this game, right, is that we're writing all this stuff down and we're reading all these things that right now make zero sense, but it's because we're putting all of the pieces together not in the right order. Like we have a whole bunch of pieces, but we need to they eventually find their way, but they're not there yet. So like this is just a whole bunch of nonsense right now. Sheet music in workshop. But eventually we'll be like, oh, it was so easy. That's what that means. Let's see. Stones cut by hand and letters Roth. Do spell. My handwriting's horrible for this. Our secrets. Carved from thought. A message, and message is in bold. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. Meaning message because message is in bold. Oh, music, yeah. I'm on mobile, so I can't really see. Well, it's okay. Spoken soft. The note is read. Note is read. The letter is not. Interesting. Um, huh. Stones cut by hand. Oh, does it have to do with the stones right next to this? Hold on. C. A C is in the stones. Because we have stones cut by hand and letters Roth. There's the letter C in it. Do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. We also got a lever. Let's write down that the stone on the table has the letter C in it. Stone on workshop. Table. Carved. Letter C. Then I'll put last page for connecting. Poem. I'm gonna write poem because that's what it's gonna look like in my notes. Something bold, right? So in here, message is written in bold. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. And then we have this letter C chiseled in stone. We do not have any more letters or any other things on that side. We're going to look over here though. Workshop. Combine inventory to create new items. Broken lever. And that's it. That's what we have. We don't have anything else right now. There's not too much we could do with the space. There's some stuff over there. Oh, look at this! So this is the true box does not always contain the prize. Oh, this is for the parlor. We know that. We are aware. The true box does not always contain the prize. Alright, well, we can go this way. 150 stream streak from Aston, about halfway to 1 year. Yeah, you are. It's crazy. Ooh, we're gonna have to take the observatory? Use our last gem to go to the observatory. Is the only option. Facing the right way, let's see. 4 stars. I think we gain one each time. I'm gonna be real. I think we gain one every time we look at it. So, where's the book? Well, I don't even know what the 3 was. 3 was 3 steps. 4 is plus 1 gem, which is great. 5, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Basically, every day it's going to increase. Every day we look at the thing, it's going to increase, I believe. Okay. This is the only way to go. Let's go to the billiard room. Maybe we'll get like a key or something in the puzzle. We are not looking great. Now this one's gonna get even harder than the last one. 12. I need to go back. I think the pink is multiplication, but I can't remember. So I think it's gonna be 10, but give me 1 second. Oh my god. I just realized something with the archive. I wrote down the SYNKA company camera brand. That was in that binder of newspaper clippings. That was in one of the headlines for the publishing company. Let me write that down. Publishing company SYNKA Marion Marigold Wimbird I'm also gonna put missing. Okay, when you mentioned red, I thought of the dark room. Yeah, when I read red, so they spelled it READ, like read, like we read a book, but I kept thinking about the Red Prince because there's some obsession with red going on here, a Red Prince book. Yeah, I just don't know what it is. I don't know what exactly is happening. Where were we going? I'm really lost in my notes. I don't know if you can hear the page shuffling going on. Oh, we're right here. Okay, so we have 2. Multiplication, right? By 5, so it's 10. Okay. That's what I thought. I just needed to double check. And then we have 19 minus 9, is that correct? Yeah. Minus 9, so we get 10. Divided by 10. And then we've got 13 minus 3 times 5 divided by 10. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right there. Okay. What kind of key is that? We've never seen that before. It's so pretty. It looks like a key that I would have. Look at that key. The key to the secret garden. Like the one outside? But the keys don't go outside, right? Key to the secret garden? Is that a room? It's so pretty. Okay. We're gonna have to figure out what the secret garden is. It's gonna be really sad. We're probably not gonna make it this time. It ain't a secret if we can see it. Let's go here. We drawing room, courtyard. We can't go to the courtyard. We can't go to the closet. We have to use the drawing room. We have to. It is the only one that lets us go this way. Let's check around and make sure there's nothing on the tables. Nothing that we can use anyway. Sometimes they give us a little treat. They did not. We have to go 4 items in the walk-in closet. It's a shame we can't go there. We're gonna go to the dark room and hope we don't get cooked. We could go to the utility closet. We do have a utility closet. We don't have to be cooked. We can go to the utility closet. Let's see. We need to go back to the billiards room. Most of the rooms are 1 by 1. It's just a straight shoot back. If it's so secret, then why did you find a key? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll find out. We might have the opportunity to look outside, but I think it's probably a key to a room, a secret garden room. Go in here. I know it might seem crazy to travel all the way back, but we are going to go to the utility closet and turn the lights on. Let's see. This way. This way. This way. Now we could look outside while we're here. I don't think that there is access, but we're gonna take a look just because I know that there's... See, that's all locked. We can't go that way. I think there's a garden that way as well. Nothing over here. And then we'll go back inside. We have to go to the utility closet and then back to the dark room. It's gonna use like all of our steps, but we will do what we must. Oh, we're using so many steps just to be out here as well, I realize. Okay, we're committed. We gotta recheck it out. It's been a long time since we've been out here. It's hard to remember. This surely isn't the secret garden. No, we can't access that. We can go this way. We can call it a day if we go to the camp. I know that. There's little birds out here. Then you can kind of walk out on either side and look. There's a little path that snakes through here. I don't think that this is the secret garden. It does have a lock on it. Oh, this tree was cut down. Oh. So this here has a padlock. There's a 4-digit thing here. I'm tempted to just try every number. I'm gonna be real. But at somewhere at some point, there's a code for this to get in here. It's not there. So that means it's not outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. That's the one. Bar lost her backup house if she doesn't get this one. Alright, let's go to the utility room and head back. We'll only have a couple steps left after we do that, but you know, it is what it is. So, we need to go over here. Utility closet. Turn the lights on. And now we need to travel all the way back. Security chapel. It's kind of a nightmare, but what would you do if you actually owned that house? I would probably cry. Just because, how could you live like this? I'd be selling it, that's for sure. Bedroom, well, at least we'll get 2 steps back. And then corridor, library, work. Now these are all the 1 by 1. Oh my god. What a mess. We only have 12 steps left. We're almost there, it's just... Alright, the lights are back on. We don't need to see anything in here, we've already seen it. We've already looked. See, here's the camera. SYNKA. There, and it's even the big ones right here. This is connected to it. To this whole scenario of this missing woman and all this other stuff. It's all connected to this. It's probably in that camera. You know, there's even, see, this right here has the tree with the stuff on it, but I can't read it. I can't read what that says. I don't even think if I was in full screen I could read what that said. So it's tough because of the padlock on it. And it has the other stuff with the heart, but we can't actually... The tree's been cut. Is that a key card? Sure is. It sure is. No, wait. We could all live there. Although I wouldn't know how to even get out. Yeah. I don't know why we get closer to this one. I don't really get it. Not yet, anyway. Anyways. There's nothing over here either. It's all... Here's him with that camera. Don't know why. He took a selfie with the camera. And here's the tree again. Alright. The only option is the dining hall with our 9 steps left. We're gonna run out of steps today. 100%. We're gonna run out of steppies. There's not much in here. Use a special key. Did we want to use a special key and kind of cook us? But we could use the secret garden key. The run's kind of cooked anyway. We have 7 steps. Let's use it. Let's see. Let's see what it is. Oh, there's actually 2 paths to take. We're so out of steps, though. It's a shame. Very pretty in here. I like this. There's a crank. There's 2 cranks. And a moon. Let's see. Oh. Did they all point that way, maybe? Let's see. Oh my. Look at it. Oh my god. It opened a door over here. It opened a door to the antechamber. No! I don't have enough steps! I only have 7 steps! Okay, I need like a bedroom. But like, oh. Okay. So, secret garden. Finish. Puzzle. Unlock. Left side. Antechamber door. Whoops, I'm so sorry I hit the mic. So sorry. I can't believe it. And we're so far away. We're so far away. Oh my god, what a tease. It's true. At least, okay, so we got the breakthrough that I wanted today. We got the breakthrough that I wanted. Oh my god, look what it is! It's a sledgehammer, too. We can shatter padlocks. Oh, so we can take the sledgehammer outside. Ooh, okay, so it's not gonna work this time because I don't have enough steps. But next time we have the sledgehammer, we need to remember, take the sledgehammer outside. Let me write a note. Take sledgehammer outside to orchard. Okay. Which way do we want to go? Honestly. Honestly, we should probably do the office. We don't have any stuff though. We have to either pick the closet or coat check. I think we're gonna pick the closet. Because we get 2 items. They might be useful. What is it? Money. And a gemstone. Not the worst. We do only have 5 steps. Unlock it. Oh, the bedrooms, but there's no way out. We have to take the courtyard and hope we get a bedroom next. We need a key card. Do I have a key card? We do. We have a key card. What is that? I've never seen that before. Sitting there. Metal detector? What is this? A functioning metal detector. Greater chance of finding key and coin. That's different. We have so many places to shovel and no shovel. This is not going great. I think I want to try and go through here and see what we get, because I'd like to put like a bedroom on the end. Oh no. We'll take the pool, but I'm not going in there yet. I'm not going into the pool yet. Oh, guest bedroom. Guest bedroom. We're gonna unfortunately lock that area out, but it's gotta be done. Oh my god, 10 steps. Oh, tasty steps. Tasty, tasty steps. And we got a compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. That's not necessarily what we wanted. But we'll take it. Alright, so now we're gonna go into the pool. Pool rules. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day, unless otherwise stated. No running. I wonder why we would want to, we can't go in the water now. I wonder why you'd want to drain this out. I wonder. There's gotta be a purpose. We've got 2 ways to go. Let's go this way first. Pump room. Control water flow through the estate. That's convenient. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. That could be useful at this stage. That could really be useful at this stage. But I don't have any gems, so what's the point? Let's take the pump room. Gives us at least another way out. So the water flow, we've got a little bit of water flow. We've got some pumps in here. Fountain, reservoir, aquarium, kitchen, greenhouse, pool. Are also the metal detectors going off? Oh, it's because there's a coin on the floor. We got it. Okay. So let's turn the pool down, maybe? Turn the pool, and then so that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there 6 options here? There sure are. So it's gonna be that one that goes there. Works through here and goes in here. This probably like isn't on. Oh, that filled it up. Let's see what we could do about that. Okay, we drained it. I didn't mean to accidentally step into that room. That's a shame. A little bit. Now the aquarium is full. All these ones are full. We need to go to the kitchen and fill that up. So that's gonna be number 4. And then turn that off. And what if we move this? There's gotta be a way to adjust. What else goes into this one? Number 3? But number 3 is so full. You're in the pool swimming. You're relaxed. Yeah. See, I see the thing down there now. But I just don't know exactly how to, handle that. Because really, this one's kind of empty. We need to empty this one out. The only way to do that would be to fill this one up, but this one's already full. Oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. Grab a bucket and start carrying, yeah. Ah, but there's no water in there. That's fine. Can we... We can't reach the bottom now. I don't know if that's the point, though. This is full again. But let's see, there's only... That one connected? That one's also connected to this. Number 3. Oh, it's full. Number 4 is connected over here. These are connected, so there is a way... for these to function. There's nothing on this side, is there? Ah! I wonder... I'm thinking. Maybe that's as far as it goes. Maybe we're just crazy. Let's go to a room. It's locked and we do not have a key. Solid. Um, let's go back in here. Yeah, we can't interact with this. There's nothing in here. Well, this is a sign of a key or a coin, to my knowledge. It doesn't do it for everything. Oh, there's a coin right here. Got it. Okay, let's go this way. No, did we get locked out? We did. What a shame. We got locked out, and there's no keys. We unlocked one of the doors too. Never seen you before. Welcome in, welcome in. So what? Now what? It's the end of day. So we got to experience. Let's see, the metal detector. Now I don't think I have. You know what? There's a thing in the den. How many steps would it take me for me to get back to the den? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I only have 12. And there's no guarantee that there'd be a key in it. And even if I went to a bedroom, I would gain 2, but it's not enough. I'd get to 14 total, and I need 18. Is that what I said? 18, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, I went the wrong way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I'd have 14. Oh my. I can't believe we get so close sometimes. At least it feels like we get so close, but we just don't. I don't manage resources well enough. I'm not resource managing enough. Well, I don't even have enough to get outside. I can't even go smash the thing, I think. I need 1, 2, 3. You know what? There's a meal in here. Did we reach rank 8? We can go back to the dining room. There might be a meal. 1, 2, 3. If I go back to the dining room, there might be a meal. And if there's a meal, then we might get more steps. And if we get more steps, I might be able to go outside. Let's try that. Shall we? Courtyard. We just need to go straight through. I think I see a meal in there. I sure do. Worth a shot. There's a meal in here. Oh my god. Today's main course, country stew pie, boiled chuck stew, layered and then baked to perfection, topped with a mashed potato Parmesan cheese crust, plus 20 steps, plus an additional 10 steps if you have a boiler room in your house. Have dinner. We've got 29 steps. We've got 29 steps. Hope is not lost. The run is not over. So, what we're gonna do, let's see, one, two, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to go to the den. And if we get a key, we can count and see if we have enough to go back. If we don't have enough to go back, we will just go outside and bust through the orchard. Let's head back to the den. Let's find our way back to the den. Go. So we need to go to the dark room. It's all generally 1 for 1. Billiard room. Observatory. You know, honestly, I'm happy we played this tonight. Since this is week 3. And I actually, when I was setting up tonight, I was like, am I smart enough to figure this out? Like the past 2 times, I was like, oh my god, I feel like we're not making any progress. And I thought, did we give up? But we made some progress today. Some good solid progress today. Okay. We now need to go to the Nook. And in here. We're gonna take our money. Security. Here. Oh, there's a banana. 3 more steps. Oh my god. What a treat. Into the den. Oh no, it wasn't here. I thought it was. Did we bust it open or already unlock it? Maybe we already unlocked it. I think we already unlocked it. 18 steps. So that means we can't go that way. We don't have any keys. What we can do is go outside. We'll go outside. And we will sledgehammer this padlock. We roll it in steps now. Yeah. Use a big smart. I don't know. Don't know about that. Did I go the right way? Yeah. Can I use the thing on it? I thought I could use the thing on it. It said I could use it on padlocks. Ah. How long would it take to go through every option? Oh, I feel like we're just gonna have to find the numbers. We're just gonna have to find them. They're somewhere. The numbers are somewhere, even if I either saw them already and just missed it, or there's something else to it. But I can't use the padlock. I can't use the thing on it. We'll have to call this one a day here because I don't think there's anywhere else we can go. We're locked out fully. We don't have any keys. Um, it's it. It was a good run. We had a little breakthrough. We figured some more stuff out. Not bad. Yeah, we didn't make it to the end, but we did kind of figure it out a little bit more. It's a shame we just didn't have enough keys. If I had more keys, life would be good. I mean, technically I can get a key at the commissary, but I would have needed 10 coin to go to the commissary for a key. We do not have 10 coin for a key. We could also get a shovel if we had 6, but we never had 6 or 10. I don't know how people are getting enough coin for that. We do have the coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coin, earn an additional 1 in interest. Yeah, that's doesn't help us. Give me them keys. Yeah. We just didn't make enough coin. Because I haven't been prioritizing the coin, and I guess I need to if I want to utilize the commissary. Well, we've reached rank 9, which is the highest we've reached, which is like all the way at the top. That's the first time we actually reached to the top, meaning technically one room away, even though, it, it's a shame. Items found 7 new rooms 4. I generally think taking the advice of starting from the bottom and filling every space has been very helpful. How many days are you supposed to have in total? I'm not sure. I do know, as an example, that the commissary is closed on day 12 and 16. So, this could go on for a while. We just finished day 8, so next week we'll be headed towards day 9. I do know that this has a long run through. I can even let me look up the average really quick while we listen to the nice musics. Maybe they're not gonna play us nice music. Let me look up average blueprints run day count. In Blueprint, it typically takes an average of 30 in-game days to reach the secret room 46 and officially roll credits. However, because of the randomized room drafting and your personal puzzle-solving pace, normal playthroughs can span anywhere from 16 to 85 days. um, so what you're saying is more content. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna be here for a while. Did you hear the 85 days? Is that what? On average, for the average person, it takes 30 days. So, like 100 days, give or take. Yeah, this one says 16 to 85 days. The learning curve. First time players frequently require between 30 and 60 days to piece together the intertwined clues. Early playtesters averaged about 25 days, while casual players getting sidetracked by side puzzles might naturally take up to 80 days. Speedrunning. Highly optimized or lucky runs using prior knowledge can bypass the bulk of the estate and unlock the ending credits in as few as 6 to 17 days. Real-time duration. These in-game days generally add up to about 18.5 hours of real-time play for the main campaign and up to 104 hours for 100% achievement completion. So we're just aiming for credits, the main campaign. So it's probably, I mean, it depends, right? It really depends. because I don't know how well we're doing, so we based it on luck. Yeah, it is kind of based off luck. I don't know how well we're doing compared to others. I don't know what our pace is. Right now, we just finished day 8, and we made the breakthrough of figuring out the secret garden and how to unlock one of the doors, one of the antechamber doors out of 3. Now, if I had more keys, we could have wrapped around and gotten close to that space. Um, but I ran out of keys. um, so I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but generally it's taking us like an hour a day, and that's only gonna take longer and longer as we make these decisions because as we get closer to figuring more out and making more decisions and switching some rooms and this and that and whatever, there's gonna be some tough calls and stuff that we really have to think about, or the puzzles that just take a long time. Some of the other ones that we haven't seen yet. Like, for example, the garage or some of these other rooms that have puzzles that we know about because we read them in a book, but we haven't physically seen them yet. We have no idea how long those are going to take if we ever see them. So, it's going to be a treat. It's going to be a time. We've got like days and days to go. We've got like weeks of content. Weeks of content just because we're only doing like 2 days a thing. I know I've seen people do like people that stream for very long hours or have the they might be full-time streamers. They'll just sit like all day, like they'll just do this for like a subathon, and it'll just take the whole thing. It'll be like 24 hours, and they'll do the whole game. But because we're not doing that, we're only doing 2 hours once a week. We'll be here for a while. We'll be here for a while. So I hope you like it. I hope it's okay. I know the view count has been down for the stream since I started playing this one, but I'm not changing it because this is what I want to play. So good luck, everybody else. This is what we're playing. But yeah, that's gonna bye. Yeah, bye, you Ray. This is gonna be the end of the stream for tonight. There's no stream tomorrow, of course, because it's Tuesday. Wednesday, I think. Are we doing the demo on Wednesday? What are we playing on Wednesday? Let me look at the schedule. Wednesday is Moonlight Peaks demo. Some of you are gonna like this. We're doing the demo because I'm considering making a purchase for October with it. However, thank you for the head pat. However, um, I don't know if I'm gonna like it just because it's very much like Stardew Valley, but it's vampire themed. So we're gonna give it a go. If it has like a that horrible day night cycle that Stardew Valley and Sunhaven has, we're done. If it doesn't have that, or if there's ways that I can modify that I don't feel like all I do is farm, then maybe we'll be alright. So that's what we're gonna do the demo before I make the purchase, because I watched a couple other people play it, and I watched a couple videos, and I was interested. However, I don't like that kind of day night cycle that they have in those games. So we're gonna give it a go. So it's gonna be very Stardew Valley like, just dark and spooky and vampire themed. On Wednesday. Um, I'll be here as long as you stream, okay? Barely understand anything, but I still like watching. I hope the brain will braining after the game. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's it. So that'll be the end for today. Panic. Asked him why are we panicking? So there's winemaking? Maybe. Maybe. Um, but yes, that's Wednesday. Friday, we have Thursday, which is family game night. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like Pow World or if it'll be like Roblox or something. I'm not sure which one we'll do. It could be also something else, but I'm not sure that any of us have something else money, so it might have to be Pow World or Roblox. There's a couple things I actually have that I don't have that I would like to play with them, but I do not have group monies, so it might just be Pow World or Roblox or something that we already have. Uh, I know we also wanted to do Goblin Gnomes, but I don't think we have Goblin Gnome uh money or Burglin. Did I say Goblin Gnomes? That's another game. There's two different ones that they were talking about. I what I really mean is Berglund gnomes. They want to do that as well, but I don't think we have Berglund gnome money. We'll see. Friday is Woo Wah. Woo Wah on Friday for those who like Woo Wah. I will warn you though that we will be story skipping and all other nature of things because we actually just want to get pulls so we can try to get the new version of Yang Yang. She's a bird and I want her. Even though I don't play that much Woo-Wah. Maybe I will someday. I feel like I probably could. I'm getting to the point where I'm looking for something else to play because of there's no more love in D space, so we'll see. But I've been thinking about Woo-Wah a bit, so we're gonna try and get the new Yang Yang in Woo-Wah. She's out right now. So we're gonna be grinding all sorts of things. What about doing some event? I actually can't do like any of the Woo-Wah events until I get updated in the story because unlike Honkai Star Rail and Genshin, where you can unlock stuff even if you don't do the story, you can't do that in Woo-Wah. So I have to do the story. So we're gonna be story skipping, because that's all I can do basically. All these games I just story skip now. That's my life because I don't have time and I don't have I don't have money either. I can't just like pull for the character. So we have to story skip to get the stuff, to do the events, to get the money to pull for the character. Exploration, we technically could, but I find that I never make that much money doing the exploration. I mean, it's a Friday, so like we could play for a long time. I won't have my model out as well, so
It's underscore Psy01 just shared 100 bits. Steam wishlist.
yeah, I got a bunch of stuff on my Steam wish list. Thank you for the 100 bits. Those tasty 100 bits will probably go towards that next month. Um, I say that because I have to wait until the middle of August to receive these 100 bits in actual payment. Um, but yeah. Let's see. What else? So Friday is Woo-Wah. Saturday is Minecraft. I'm actually very excited for the Minecraft. Where can I see it? You could add me on Steam. I do have my Steam connected to Discord. So you could just find it there. You could just add me. I don't know what my name is on Steam. The wish list. So the only way to see the wish list is to add me, I think. Is there any other way to see somebody's Steam wish list other than straight adding them? I don't think so. Let me take a look. Um let me ask. Yeah, that's what I'm looking it up. Uh, Someone can see your Steam wishlist without adding you as a friend, provided you have your profile privacy and game details set to public. Your wishlist visibility is tied directly to your overall game details visibility, and Steam allows any user to search for you and view public profiles. So I think so. Technically, if you just looked me up on Steam, all you'd have to do is look up Vara Saberwing. I think if you look up in the thing, like if you go to like friends and then add or view, I'm not sure how this works to like view a profile. To be honest with you, I'm not sure. View players, friends, I'm not sure, but if you dig through Steam a little bit and you can look through it without actually adding me, if you don't want to do that, it is a possibility. You can see what's there. But I keep a whole bunch of stuff there that I might not ever even play, but just like just in case games or just in case they go on sale. Like I picked up quite a few of them actually during the big Steam summer sale. Um just because a lot of them were like $1, $2. So I was able to pick up a couple things. I picked up Don't Starve Together. I picked up Gamble with your friends. I picked up. There's a couple other things I picked up too. I can't remember what they were. I was gonna pick up other stuff as well. I was gonna grab the VTube Studio collab DLC, but I forgot. And there was a couple other games I considered. I also picked up Portal 1 and Portal 2. I wanted to gift Among Us, but since I'm in a different currency, it doesn't let me. No! I think Among Us is actually on sale right now. But yeah, I gotta look through. I'm waiting for another sale. But anyways, that'll wrap it up for us tonight. Cat Mail Code came out a couple days ago. Did it? Do I have them? I'm not sure I have them on my wish list or not. I might. There's actually another one that I took a screenshot of. I saw in a video that I might want to add to my wish list as well. I gotta check and see it. I gotta check it out. But over on YouTube, let's see. Where did we peak out at tonight? We had 93 views tonight, which is not bad. We also had a peak of 11, a peak of 9, a peak of 9, and a peak of 9. We actually had several instances up to 9:30 in which there was more. There was about almost 10 people in the stream, and then it dipped off immediately at like 9:35 to one person for the rest of the night, or zero. But nonetheless, thank y'all for watching. That's probably the one of the better times we've done with YouTube, with the way that it works, with the way that the numbers go. So that's really great. Um, have a wonderful night over on YouTube, and I will see you on Wednesday. I'm getting bonked. What am I getting bonked for? Oh, it's Doolabun. And you Ray also bonked. Oh my god. All right. So that's gonna be the end of stream for tonight. Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be the end. Thanks for the stream. Was feeling a bit down and y'all helped. Oh, happy to help. That's how I feel about the stream a lot too. I end up being a little bit down and like cranky and tired and everything else by the time stream starts, but by the time stream ends, I feel a lot better. I bonked visually, it's true, and Doolabun bonked physically. Who are we rating? I'm not sure. I don't think the bunny's streaming right now. We might not raid because as we've discussed a couple times now, I think I figured out why I hate raiding so much. Well, a couple of reasons, but I think we've really narrowed it down. So therefore, I just like don't want to do a bonk. Yeah, I just don't really want to raid anybody anymore. I just don't have fun raiding people. I don't have fun. So I guess we're not gonna raid, and that's okay. Yeah. I know it's technically bad. Like, there's so many other people out there, like so many streamers that would hear this and be like, "Ew, you don't raid? How horrible! That's awful. Always need to be raiding." But like, it just, it just even if I find somebody like, there were so many people that just try to interact with you that like I don't really want to interact with. It was like I rated you to be nice. I didn't really need to be your new best friend. I just rated you because I thought your stuff looked fun. But like, why? I know a place to raid. Do you know a place to raid? It's a bird though. Oh, it's a bird. Who is it? Who is it? Who is this bird? That's that's crazy. All right. So you're gonna raid into the YouTube. You know what? Should we check our watch hours? Should we look at our watch hours? Should we see how close we are to you all having to deal with advertising in the YouTube streams? Should we take a guess? And not YouTube streams. In the YouTube videos. Let's see. We are at wow, we've made $11.42. The only bad thing about YouTube is the minimum payment is $100. So these memberships that are sitting in here are gonna be here for a long time. They're gonna be here for a long time. Um we are at 3,297 hours. So we're almost at 3,300 hours. We need 4,000 hours before you all have to deal with ads in the videos and the shorts. All right. Now that we've looked at that, I don't think Uray's here. Usually Uray wants to know exactly what the numbers are. Somebody's gonna have to tell Uray. Somebody's gonna have to like put up the bat signal for Uray and tell Uray what how many hours we're at. But otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful night. And we'll be back on Wednesday with a demo. If we hate the demo, we'll just do something else. And that's it. And that's all. So have a wonderful night, and I will see you in a couple days. Good night.